Hi, Bill Collins here, Interstate Truck Driving School from South St. Paul, Minnesota. Hey, I'm down in Sebring, Florida, racing at a very famous racetrack. Well, this is actually an airport base that was used back in World War II for bomber training. And they turned it into a racetrack starting in 1952. And they've been running the 12 Hours of Sebring almost every year since. Some very, very famous race car drivers have been here. All kinds of very, very exotic race cars, Maseratis and Lamborghinis and Ferraris and Porsches and Audis and all kinds of stuff. So it's really cool to be here with that kind of history, running the Interstate Truck Driving School Corvette. We qualified third for the races this weekend, and then finished second in the Saturday race yesterday, and I'm about to go out and hit the track once more for the final race of the weekend. Hoping for good things. Gonna put my foot in the floor. I got brand new brakes on the car, so I'm really looking forward to it. At the start of the Sunday race, I was able to get just ahead of Mark Bowden's Porsche and slip into second place. But then he and I were side by side through the first 6, 7 turns, and that allowed Preston Calvert and his Mustang to pull ahead. So after the hairpin, I decided to slip in behind the Porsche and run nose to tail with him so that we could catch up to the Mustang, which in fact we did. So we had a terrific race while we were catching up to the Mustang. In fact, during that time I set the fastest lap of the weekend. Pretty proud of that. And then when we did catch up to the Mustang, it was a 14-lap race. On the 11th lap, the Porsche got ahead of the Mustang going into the first turn. Coming out of the third turn, I got a little bit of a run on the Mustang. So going into the fifth turn, I decided to attempt to pass. Well, it didn't quite work out the way I had hoped, and I got bumped off the track. Did a quick spin in the dirt, and then got back on track to end up finishing third. So overall, really proud of my crew. Couldn't have done that without Daryl Peterson and Steve Keel. Really proud of Doug Ribby Motorsports back in Waverly, Minnesota. They put together a really good piece for me. And then I got to thank Pat Stair for all of his help. He was on the phone with me constantly through the weekend, giving me some great advice. So I really appreciate all the help I've had. The Interstate Truck Driving School did really well down in Sebring, Florida. The next race is going to be in Texas, the first weekend of February. Bill Collins, Interstate Truck Driving School. Have a good day. More important, have a safe day.